Hi, my name is Becca Cutter, and I'm here with a strategic analysis team from MTSU, and we're going to go over a little bit of this strategic analysis of Coca-Cola bottling Consolidated. So we're going to start off with Destinee Boyd, and she's going to go over the current strategy.
Hello, my name is Destinee Boyd, and I will be focusing on 4 building blocks of competitive advantage. We have the strategic arena, innovation, efficiency, and quality. So about the strategic arena, Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated is headquartered in North Carolina, but is known nationally. They have a very strong partnership in their community. And making assumptions of the quality, Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated has proven through the strong relationship with Coca-Cola that they are doing a great job in their industry. We have a few products. We have a Coca-Cola bottle product, and we also have a water designing, and both of these are doing very good in the beverage industry. Moving on, by summing from the facts and statistics, they definitely focus on the functionality, reliability, and the durability as well. And so we're going to the next step, and that's the innovation through efficiency. We see Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated using innovative technology like Cool Lift to be more efficient when it comes to the supply chain and the logistics as well. And overall, that's a look of how we see Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated as it uses the 4 building blocks of the competitive advantage in the current strategy. And we're going to move on to the next step.
Hey, I'm Breanna, and I'll be going over the SWOT analysis, which are the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. First, I'm going to go over the financial ratio analysis. The debt to equity ratio in 2011 is 3.65 compared to 2012, which is 4.61. This is due to the change in the equity. So Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated uses the shared values, the strategy, and the structure to remain superior. One of the strengths is the association with the actual Coca-Cola company. They have the support from the parent company. Coca-Cola Consolidated is the largest non-alcoholic beverage producer. One of the weaknesses is the dependence on select customers. The dependence on a select group of customers for a major share of your revenue is a huge concern. One of the opportunities is the growth in non-alcoholic beverages. As the social trend changes, so does the taste buds of the consumer. These require new demands, which will be a new refreshing drink, such as people love new healthy drinks, Gatorades, water, Propel, anything in that nature. So an opportunity will be coming up for beverage to meet those needs and requirements. The threat is the company is exposed to the price risk on such items as concentrates, sugar materials that are used in their finished products. The fluctuation of the raw materials prices affects the price strategy. That could, in fact, the margin of the company.
Hello, my name is Nia Bowen, and I'll be discussing the top 2 strategic concerns that me and my team came up with. Our first strategic concern is how Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated is dependent on their parent company, Coca-Cola, and how they aren't very distinctive or diverse with their own branding. Our second strategic concern we came up with deals with the raw material costs of Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated, in which adversely affects the production costs of the overall company. And now I'll turn it over to Becca and Montana.
Thank you, Nia. I'm Becca, like she just said.
And I'm Montana.
And we're going to cover the recommendations based on those strategic concerns that Nia just brought up. So one of the first concerns that she mentioned was over branding, and basically the distinction between Coca-Cola, the parent company, and your company, Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated, it's not very separated. And we think that that's a really big opportunity for you guys to separate yourselves. You guys have built such a great independent brand yourselves for being a bottling company, and taking that name away could really improve your image as an overall beverage company, which we understand you have stressed that you do not want to be recognized as a soda company, rather a beverage company. So with this distinction in your branding, maybe taking that parent name out, we think that you could really benefit and widen your customer base. So with that, an example would be, a new beverage company that was maybe in the health industry, like Breanna mentioned earlier in the opportunities. So if they came out, and they needed somebody to be the bottler of their, new drink, then you guys would be maybe an option for them, versus if they thought you were a soda company, they may not come to you. So I just think that that would be a very good opportunity for you guys to actually widen your customer base and have people look at you for your company versus Coca-Cola. So we understand that that relationship with Coca-Cola is important, and we understand that you value their business and value, everything that they've given you to start so far, and how they're a huge part of your revenue stream. But we do see that they would still understand, and have a strategic relationship with you and work with you closely, and make sure that, that they knew that they would be important to you guys. But it would just be really an opportunity for you guys to step off and branch off on your own and maybe make a name for yourself and the bottling industry itself versus being Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated. We respect your brand, understand that decision fully when it comes to starting up in the beginning, but we just see that there's so much that you guys could do with the stature that you've built with your company so far. So that was our first recommendation. I'll let Montana handle the second.
Hi, so as you know, as Breanna and Nia both talked about, we're a little concerned with your diversity in your products. So as we have here, which Destinee already brought out, we have a Coca-Cola bottle and a Destinee bottle. And as you know, producing this product, the Coca-Cola bottle is completely different shape than the Destinee bottle. And we're aware that that is going to cause one mold for this and one mold for this plastic. Therefore, we know that your production costs have got to be higher than if it was all one mold. So what we were thinking is that you could run a promotional ad where you could get permission from your parent company. We're aware that we have to keep the brands separated because obviously the Destinee water and the Coca-Cola are completely separate products, and you still want to continue to sell them as separate products. But if you combine them into one bottle that looked the same and only made where you had to have one mold, that we feel that you could really reduce your promotion and your your labor cost and your production cost. So from that, we know that you would truly save money, and we've seen that you have great morals and ethics in your website, which we did a lot of research on, and we see that you're really tied into your community in North Carolina. And we feel like by doing this, you could give the money back to your community in whatever way you choose, the money that you're saving, or you could just have higher margins, whichever you choose. But we do feel like it would really reduce your production cost. From that, we also have noticed how innovative you guys tend to be, and how you started an energy saving program which went on to go to other bottling companies throughout the United States and throughout the world. And we just know that if a company of your size was to start something to give back to the community, that not only would us as consumers appreciate you giving back to the community, we would also think that other people would want to follow your footsteps in the bottling industry. Not only Coca-Cola, but all other kinds of bottling that are in the industry. So with that, that is our recommendation, and we hope that you take it and see what you think.
Right, yeah. Thank you so much for listening and taking the time and consideration to hear what we had to say. We do think you guys are obviously a very respectable company, and that you do a lot that is innovative and something that is all new companies could look to aspire to. So we wanted to kind of end, as our whole team comes up here and joins me in Montana, to kind of celebrate with a little bit of a cheers to you guys using some of your products. So here you go, and cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. We love your products.